Welcome to Soweto KAIZER Football. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Fernando D Cruz differentiates between Mamelodi Sundowns and his KAIZER Chiefs side ahead of today's PSL match. Fernando D Cruz has offered his take on what he makes of Mamelodi Sundowns as they face his KAIZER Chiefs side this afternoon at FNB Stadium. D Cruz has highlighted that the former PSL champions have been playing together for a long time while he just took over the coaching reins at Chiefs in the off-season. The difference that's there between Chiefs and Sundowns is that players at Sundowns have played together for the long time, said D Cruz ahead of the PSL match. Also, their coach has been there for the long time. Meanwhile, I have just arrived and I'm applying my game model on the field. Yes, the players are understanding very well, but we need time. So, it will be two different styles of football. But don't worry, the team will be ready. Since the beginning of the season, I've been very happy with our ball possession. The game starts at 3 p.m. KAIZER Chiefs Trio challenge to pronounce themselves against Sundowns. KAIZER Chiefs will host Mamelodi Sundowns in the Premier Soccer League fixture to be staged at the FNB Stadium on Saturday. The Glamour boys haven't beaten Macedonia in the last 10 South African top-tier games, drawing 3 and losing 7. It explains why coach Fernando D Cruz and his players are determined to beat their opponents this weekend. Amakhasi have started the league well and are currently on top of the table with the maximum points from the 2 games played. Sundowns have 3 points from their 3-2 victory over TS Galaxy. Former Glamour boys midfielder Frank Mekua has challenged Luke Bartman, Langelo Fili, and Mfundo Vilakazi to show their worth against the Brazilians. He has further explained why Amakhasi have a chance of getting maximum points this weekend. Football is all about speed. It's 2-1 to KAIZER Chiefs. The way things are at the moment, I believe they will rise to the occasion tomorrow. These small boys do understand the culture of the team, hence I believe they will rise to the occasion. They are doing all the basics, movement off the ball, and they are using speed. Football is all about speed, he told Kickoff. That's what was lacking in the previous Chiefs teams. Obviously the stage is gonna be big, but because they understand the culture of the team, they will perform. There is no bigger stage they will get again if they fail to make use of this one. This is a game Luke, Bartman, Langelo, Fili, Mfundo, Vilakazi and others should use to announce themselves, Mekua concluded. KAIZER Chiefs news today, Amakhasi will beat Downs. Transfer updates and more. Latest KAIZER Chiefs news, including coach Fernando D Cruz challenging players to play Champions League football against Sundowns, why Amakhasi are tipped to win and more. KAIZER Chiefs news today, D Cruz unsettled with Downs date, transfer updates and more. Latest KAIZER Chiefs news in the last 24 hours, including Luke Bartman's role at the club, Fernando D Cruz opens up about playing Mamelodi Sundowns on Saturday and more. Modern football players can play in many positions, young players like Bartman, it's important to give him more tools to play in different roles, D Cruz told the media. The most important thing for him is to read the game, knowing what to do now in this situation where he plays. D Cruz went on to explain why the Amagita star managed to turn his side during the preseason in Spain and continuing into the competitive fixtures. It's a player with good technical qualities that's interesting, and also a player with good explosively when he plays football, a young player who listens to what the coaches ask, which is very important to me. The most important thing for young players is to listen to what the coach wants. Sometimes young players act experiences, so for me, that's what's good, he understands what I want. With his lack of experience he will need time to recover, so there will be moments in the season where we need to protect him. D Cruz unsettled with Downs date. KAIZER Chiefs coach Fernando D Cruz admits the timing of their looming clash with Mamelodi Sundowns couldn't be worse. Fresh off a 2-0 win over Sekhukhune United on Wednesday, Amakhasi face a punishing schedule that leaves little room to breathe. Right arrow Chiefs vs Sundowns too soon, thinking face. KAIZER Chiefs coach Fernando D Cruz admits the timing of their looming clash with Mamelodi Sundowns couldn't be worse. Fresh off a 2-0 win over Sekhukhune United on Wednesday, Amakasi face a punishing schedule that leaves little room to. I'm a little disappointed because on the one hand it happens so early, and on the other hand it happens at a time when we're going to play 3 games in 6 days, whereas all the other PSL teams are going to play 3 games in 7 days, he told the media. I'm a little disappointed because we have a day of recovery at least against a very good team that won the Champions League. So I'm a little disappointed for these 2 reasons that this match is happening on Saturday. Despite his frustrations, D Cruz insisted there would be no excuses from his squad when they faced the Brazilians. But we have to play it, and we're going to play it, but it's not a problem, it's not excuses. This game we'll play because we know for the moment that it's like that and we can change nothing. It's the best team in Africa because they won the Champions League last season, but we'll try to put our level up to the Champions League level on Saturday. This game will give us very good information about what the team is able to do, D Cruz concluded. Newly appointed KAIZER Chiefs assistant coach Dylan Shepard explains why winning 2026 MTN 8 could propel Amakasi to. KAIZER Chiefs look to continue dominating Sekikun United as they face them this evening. Amakasi beat Babine and Noko last season in both first and second round matches. KAIZER Chiefs' latest post on X, formerly known as Twitter, suggests they are confident of beating Sekikun United this evening. Last season Chiefs beat Babine and Noko 2-0 and 3-1 at home and away, respectively, and they face them today at FNB Stadium in the Betway Premiership. Sekikun will make KAIZER Chiefs suffer. We need Moloisane, bench Miguel. KAIZER Chiefs will host Sekikun United in the Premier Soccer League outing to be played at the FNB Stadium on Wednesday night. Interestingly, Babine and Noko are led by the immediate former Amakasi tactician Sidik Kaze, who was at the helm in Naturina village alongside the now Durban City coach Khalil Ben Youssef. Following the 1-0 loss to Golden Arrows in the MTN 8 last weekend, the Glamour boys faithful are divided about the outcome of the midweek fixture. Have a look at their thoughts as sampled by AfricFoot. Y'all are useless. Buying tickets to watch this team play is a waste of money, energy, and time. I'll watch 5-minute highlights on YouTube, jibe. Y'all are useless. Waste of space. Disappointing fans every day, and the management is the one to blame. You keep using coaches as scapegoats. Sadna. Sekikun United should just forfeit the match once before they embarrass themselves tomorrow, Matimba Holini. KAIZER Chiefs lack consistency, intensity and a clear tactical identity. Opponents sense the weakness and play with confidence. Until recruitment squad depth improves, this cycle will continue. Period, to me. Another suffering with Sekikun. If we miss chances, they will make us suffer worse than Golden Arrows, shudder. Chiefs aren't ready to compete this season. We need Thabo Moloisane and Langelile Fili in the starting 11, and please bench Inacio Miguel, Langelile Fili. The pain from the MTN 8 defeat is still fresh. I honestly don't know if the boys are ready to bring us any silverware this season. We can only hope they prove us wrong, Bakoni Major. If you decide to stop the translation coaches program, I may reconsider joining you, Marip Kumarip. Glory days are over. We are not ready to compete for anything, even this season, Benil Stranders. Not going to be an easy one, Cedric Kaze knows the Chiefs too well, and his team is on form. It's going to be a tough one, the coach needs to be spot on with his starting 11 and tactics, Lepra. KAIZER Chiefs transfer news. Has Amakasi linked Salam asked to leave Azam? Last season, Tanzania international attacker Faisal Salam was heavily linked with a move to KAIZER Chiefs. The versatile attacker had shown for his club, as well as the national team Taifa Stars, who went on to compete in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON. The 27-year-old had also been linked with a move to North Africa, as well as the Middle East, but Azam convinced him to stay. The midfielder has once again been linked with top teams, including Tanzanian Premier League heavyweight Simba SC and Young Africans SC, coached by South African Steve Barker and Mankoba Minkathai, respectively. The two tacticians know there is no room for mistakes, explaining why they are going for proven players. What are Azam saying? Despite the exit rumors, Azam FC president Nasser Father Idrissa insists his star player is going nowhere, as he is still in the plans of coach Florent Ibench. Faye is still an Azam FC player, and he has a valid contract with the club.